What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Apex Legends and its kind of decline that has currently been going on. Recently it's been down in the Twitch views, less people are talking about the game, less people are interacting with the game. And today I just want to talk about why that happened. Why has this extremely popular game kind of disappeared recently? However, I've been playing it a lot. It's a very fun game, and I just want to talk about the reasons I think that the game has really hurt itself, actually, rather than it being a game that people don't want to play because of other outside issues, like other internal issues like bugs and problem with the actual gameplay. Because I actually think the game itself is really well developed and a really polished game, a really polished battle royale. So I just want to talk today about why I think the game is struggling. I think that one way we can tell that Apex Legends is currently struggling is if we check out the Twitch directory. I know that the Twitch directory isn't the, albeit best way or the only way to check how successful or how well a game is doing. But if we go on the Twitch directory currently and we check out Apex Legends, there's currently only 30,000 viewers watching Apex Legends, which is really down from its initial success when it first released, when everyone was watching it and everyone was downloading the game. Big streamers like Dr. Lupo and Ninja were streaming the game. But it turns out that those streamers were only streaming the game because EA had signed contracts with them to sign it on release day. So at the same time, this game is in a very weird spot where there were a ton of viewers watching the game, and then at the same time, now, about a month later, 2 months later, it's dropped off. And I think that one of the main reasons this game has dropped off is in its content release. Currently, Apex Legends just isn't releasing anything. I think that one of the first major blunders that Apex made was back in March when the initial Battle Pass was releasing. The game was going to, at that point, I think everyone was kind of expecting the game to pick up steam and get really hyped again for the game. So that was a couple of weeks after, that was about a month after launch. Everyone was kind of sitting around waiting. It had been over a month then. And there were leaks that it was going to release on March 12th. And Apex, the Respawn team must have known, alright, there's leaks going around that's coming on March 12th. But the Battle Pass isn't going to be released on March 12th. And when March 12th rolled around, they finally decided to make a statement at that point. And I think that overall is too late. And I think that goes to one of the major issues that Apex Legends currently has, is that in between updates, and we'll get to the update problem in a minute, but in between updates, the game just doesn't, no one hears from developers, no one hears from a community manager, no one talks about the game from the development standpoint and kind of where their vision is, what they want to do with the next Battle Pass, what they want to do with the next update. There really isn't a lot of information given to the players, where we go to other games that I know of, like Destiny 2 and The Division, where The Division has an entire stream dedicated to telling players exactly what's coming next to it. And Bungie, we have a very clear roadmap of what we're getting and when we're getting it. And then community managers, like especially DMG, are very active on Twitter answering questions. So Respawn, to me, just isn't very active with their community. And that's a problem in gaming now in 2019, is you have to be active with your community. You have to tell them exactly what's going on so that people kind of aren't left in the dust. Because right now, I think there was a recent update that said we're going to get information on Season 2 in June, which is over a month away. So for the next month, are we just not going to receive updates, patches, any communication? It's very confusing, and overall, I think that's one of the major reasons Apex Legends is really struggling. The final major issue I've seen with this game is the Battle Pass is a disaster and not what players were expecting. The Battle Pass released later than expected. It took a very long time for its initial release, and when it came out, everyone was kind of extremely disappointed. The major items to go for in the Battle Pass are a loot box that gives you a purple epic item, a gold loot box that gives you a legendary item, cool Havoc skin when the Havoc isn't really a great gun, although it's been buffed recently, so it's actually better. And then a really cool gold skin that just is a playoff of the silver skin at tier 110. The other issue with the Battle Pass currently is that a lot of its loot is complete trash. Every 5 levels you get a badge that's completely meaningless and worthless. You get these skins that are very boring and bland, and there's 3 of them just plastered on every single gun for a new level. The skins for the characters at the beginning were very bad, and then throughout the Battle Pass there are no character skins. But it's sad because the creative team over there really does know what they're doing. There are really cool skins in the game. Weapon skins, I think of the Spikes ones on the R99, the shotgun with the cool dragon heads on the side of it, the devil looking Octane skins. They're cool skins. It's just those skins should also be added to the Battle Pass. And so overall it makes for a really unsatisfying Battle Pass, not to mention the leveling of the Battle Pass just takes so long and is so boring. It's just there's no challenges, there's no weekly or daily incentive to play the game to level up your Battle Pass, which Fortnite does a great job of. Other games do a great job of this with daily and weekly incentives, and overall this game just doesn't have an incentive to play, which is really sad because I actually do think the game is really well designed. I really enjoy playing it, and it's just there's nothing new in the game, and I think going forward, the things that need to change, we need larger relevant updates with new skins, new weapons, things like that. We need a Battle Pass that really rewards the player for playing each season. And so I think by doing those types of things, the game can get to a point where it's really well designed and really well done, because its core basics are really strong, while at the same time not burning out its studio, which is there are ways not to burn out your developer and at the same time provide a lot of content for the player. And I think overall, just moving forward, if the game wants to survive, if the game wants to bounce back and be a really exciting game for people to play, then they're going to have to make some of these changes very immediately, or at least when Season 2 rolls around. Season 2 is going to have to be kind of almost a refresh point at that point. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't too negative. I really do enjoy the game. If you did, don't forget to like the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.